the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Huskies offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. It's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. When the Huskies are moving on the ground like this, you will bow down to Washington.
Yeah, and I tell you what, with all the rain they get out there in Washington, you better have a dependable ground game that you can go to and establish that tempo. Obviously, harder to throw the football in the rain, so dominant physical trenches.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. On first and goal, let's see what Washington does. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. First and 10 from their own 49. Catch in the middle, it's Anthony. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with a 15-yard pickup. The Badgers with the first and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Mason. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Edwards. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends you can tell in football are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third down, going up top. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Off
these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined, run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that can happen is to miss inside, and that quarterback can go in the other direction.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. Holds it in. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here we go. The give to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And the Badgers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground in the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The run to the left. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll leave it with him. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center of the guard. The tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Got a man. It's Boston. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
At the 20, he's got space. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. makes it 14-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Got his man on the right. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. The inside handoff. Makes a man miss. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Mason. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featured.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Williams looking for a man. Slings it downfield. Working on the right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Really nice looking pass there. You think about all the great Washington quarterbacks, right? Warren Moon, the Heward brothers, Mark Brunell, Jake Browning. The greatest quarterback name in college football history, Sonny Sixkiller. That guy was throwing seeds at the University of Washington. This dude right here, putting on his best Sonny Sixkiller impersonation.
Behind his man, it's Evans. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Breaks into the open. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to LSU.
They're going to throw it to start the drive.
Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so
you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And off from the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the road. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And it's no good. He missed it. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Badgers want to crank the tempo. To fire on 2nd down. Makes a connection. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Badgers getting set on 1st and 10.
29 Philly.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
4-2 Spider.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Badgers will call on their punt team. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. We're trying to light this scoreboard up.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down for the tackle. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Williams will pass. Pressure coming. He's got it wrapped up. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
downfield. We'll see what that's about.
Announce no receipt. Downfield. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Takes the handoff. It's Coleman. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's head back to a great scene there in Camp Randall.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Badgers will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go.
There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quarterback making adjustments. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Otten. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Now the pitch. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. Touchdown, Washington. And the route is on.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Dupree. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Badgers send out the punt unit. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Running to the left.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. They send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Unleashes one. He's open on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Jackrabbit.
Give to the running back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line. It's closer and closer to pay dirt.
Okay, ready?
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll give it to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
42, spot fake.
Off the play fake on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Makes the catch, it's Dupree. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Badgers decide to punt it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the young. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking for space, it's Washington. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before. To the defense, put the heat on.
There's an example of what happens when a quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to... off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Brings into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Williams looking for a man. Here's the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. In the double coverage, and he picked it off. Never really got that return flanking, but the offense is set up at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. We've reached the break. Now down to your leaders, Washington. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Huskies. And they turn it into a defensive score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off-play action on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Gets it out quickly. At the 40, there we go. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 40 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That big play is just what they need, and now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game is gone.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall, now 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back.
Pulls it in. It's Coleman. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. Down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's first down from their own 23-yard line.
Let's go!
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
On the set.
Second down coming up.
In blue. In blue.
Williams will pass. Bring in the heat. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes out short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll start this drive going to the air. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Huskies! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll run it again. Strong, firm tackle.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Find some fresh air. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Ready?
The Huskies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll send the back in motion. Williams looking for a man. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. He dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He splits the uprights, and that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Alabama has just had no answer to this hellacious beatdown they're taking today. I mean, when's the last time this happened to this program? They're trailing by 14 to LSU.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got it. He's got great speed. There he goes. Open it up. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators.
Fires toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The running back has it. Nice move there. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. At the 30. He's at the 10. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win the game, but here's a fabulous play. A late touchdown.
A nice touchdown. Continue to fight. Continue to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. Nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Williams will pass. With the catch, it's Boston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. And some room to work. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Otten. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Jackrabbit.
They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.